Alright, something totally different today. Nothing related to jet skis in this video. We're looking at my daughter's Honda Element. And if you're at all familiar with these things, not all, but most of them, there's a lot of plastic. A lot of the car is just the old plastic, I guess, sort of like just basically your bumper material all the way around. And hopefully my camera is picking it up, that it is faded. It's not that rich dark black anymore. And overall, you may be looking at this and say, hey, that looks fine to me. So I'm hoping the camera picks it up well. But the vehicle does look good, but it just doesn't have that rich black color anymore. Now I've put the tape up here because I'm going to just do a test spot with the product that I got today. So I've tried two other things with these bumpers the same way, or these quarter panels here. It's the same on the other side, all the way around. It's just kind of faded with the sun and washes and such. So I tried down here on my little dolly, whatever you want to call it. So I've tried this. I tried this months ago, and not to put any product down, but this did absolutely nothing. When it dried, going on, it looked like it was going to work great, but when it dried, it was no different than the current color fade that you see there. So nothing worked. That didn't work at all. Second thing I tried is heat gun. Now, the heat gun worked on my jet skis, on some of the plastic trims on the seats and on the hoods, but obviously it's a different plastic. It's not the same, because I tried the heat gun and it made little to no difference with this as well. So trying one other. The other there, what is this, Cerakote? I watched a YouTube video with a comparison of about maybe 5 or 6 other products, and this came out on top. So I'm going to try it. Let's see if that video was actually real and not a paid sponsor of Cerakote. And this is not a paid sponsorship of Cerakote, in case it works. This is just trying to get my daughter's car to look a lot better. To get that plastic back to the dark black rich color that it once was. And some of this up on the front, if you can see, if the camera's picking it up, like around the headlight, that was actually done by the dealership. And months ago, when they worked on the headlights just to get them cleared up, and so whatever product they used left that residue around the headlight. So hopefully this stuff here will take care of that as well. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera on the tripod. We're going to try one side of this tape, and let's just do a comparison. Let's see if this really works, and we'll bring back this black. Alright. Alright, let's see if this stuff actually works. I'm just going to cover it on this side, and we're just going to see how much of a difference it makes. And by the way, we did wash this. Actually, I think, can't remember if I'd read it. We actually washed this bumper with Dawn, just to make sure we get any kind of grease, oil out of it before we're applying this product to it. Now I have be honest, I haven't read the directions. I'm probably applying this wrong. So I don't know if it's going to leave smudges, smears by doing it this way. We'll find out. I'm carrying it all the way down. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but carrying it all the way down to the bumper. So it looks good. Application now, it hasn't dried obviously, so that's going to be a different story. We'll see how, if it dries in this, if it dries the way it looks, if it dries out the way it looks now, looks great. Now, I guess this tape really was unnecessary because there's obviously a big difference right now. So, no need really for the tape. Let's see if I can carry this all the way out. Okay, I'm going to stop here. No need for you to watch me just do the whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this side, and so I may turn the camera on then and we take a look at it. That might give it this time to dry, or I may do the whole thing and then we'll come back and take a look at it. So see if it dries the way it looks right now, and it's all right. We'll check back in a little bit and let's see how this thing is turning out. Alright, so here I am back about an hour later. It took a while. I've just now finished the entire vehicle because I did the bottom and of course I did the top. So basically half of her car is just all bumper. But like I said, this side was done at least an hour ago, and so far the color at black is still hanging in there. Like I mentioned before, the product I used before looked good when I applied it, and then after, you know, just when it dried, it just dried into a haze, no better than what was on already there. And I tried to, because I'm not sure what it will do, I tried to keep it off of the other surfaces. Wasn't too successful there, but again, much better than what it was. Here's the other side, all the way up to the top. So it actually looks good. I even put it on the mirrors there, and like I said, the trim all the way across the top, because it's the same as these bumpers here. So or the quarter panels, it's all the same as bumper. Now there is a place over here that it did not take it out. I guess I'm not surprised, but it did do really well, because like I said, there was some residue from the chemicals that the dealership had used to clean her headlights, or to clean the cover, and so it did take away the residue. But right here on the corner, I don't know what this is, and of course down here, it's not a scrape, it's not rough, it's actually same smoothness as the bumper. So I guess it could be, not sure what that is. Looks like it doesn't, But up here, that is not, and it did not come out. But overall, it looks really good. So now the test is this really going to last? I think 3 months is what the product says. So we will see. But right now, really happy with it. And it comes with 10 pads in it, and I used 9 for this thing. So what I used was this Cerakote here. Got this at Walmart, and like I said, I watched a video on YouTube of side-by-side testing this with others, and this one. So we're gonna give it a try and see how it works. But all right, well, that's it. Like I said, this is not a paid advertisement. This is a 2007, by the way, so it's old. And just trying to keep it looking good and keep my daughter happy. How about that? So, all right, thanks for joining me.